to my cooking video. Today we're going to make white bean and courgette fritters. That's amazing, I know. So, here are the ingredients. So, we've got lemon zest and lemons. We've got flour, olive oil, courgette, smoked paprika, oregano, salt and pepper, white beans, butter beans. Did I say courgette already? Courgette again. Spring onions, feta cheese, and garlic. Such as, oh, and an egg. Egg, very important. Okay, back to the recipe. So first, we start off by getting the courgette. No, we don't, that's wrong. We get the white beans and then we put them on a plate and then we mash them around. Forcefully mash them out. So here's the masher and then we go. It says coarsely mash. Okay, so now you want a tea towel, and then you get your courgette and do one or two of all of the courgette, and then you squeeze out all the juice to make it dry, completely dry. It's going to be like a green juice. I'll get a bowl, just get this bowl, squeeze it in. This is what colour it's going to be. It's going to be like a green. Then it like gets smaller after a while. I think that's going to be dry enough because you want it a bit wet, just a bit more of moisture. And then you put them in a bowl and then you mix in the butter beans that you've mashed. Butter beans. Mix it up a bit. Then you add in the spring onions. The flour. Then you get measuring spoons. I'm just gonna like so you get measuring spoons and you do half a teaspoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon. Baking powder. Half a teaspoon. Make sure it's flat, not heaped. It doesn't have to be completely flat though. Then you do 3/4 of a teaspoon of the smoked paprika. So you do 1/4 and 1/2 of teaspoons. Quarter. And a half. Then you get the garlic. You get a teaspoon of that. Or you can just chuck it in because I've measured it out. Really bad. And also, we like a lot of garlic here. And then we do oregano. And by the way, you can do any other spices that you want with this. And it's 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Then you mix it well, or mix it in. It won't be super wet, don't worry. That's when the cheese comes in. The feta cheese. Crumble that all up. And mix that in afterwards. And then you get the lemon zest and you stir that through. Lovely lemon zest. Gives nice flavour. See, it's coming along right now. Then you can also mix it with your hand if you want. That's what I like to do. Mix it with your hands because then it makes it easier. It stirs everything through. And that's good. Then you want to get put this to the side, and you get a jug, measuring jug over here. And now I need to pour some water and do 125 millilitres roughly. I think that's a bit too much. That should be good. Okay, so then you get your single egg, and you whisk it together with a fork or with a proper egg whisk. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, now you get my bowl. Pour the mixture, the egg and water mixture in, and stir it with a wooden spoon or your hands. going to look gross to start with, but then when you fry it, it looks better. Don't worry. That should be done. So then we pour the olive oil in, wait for it to heat up in the pan. Tad more. Now we wait for that to warm up. Stop. Now it's warm, we get our mixture, and we get small handfuls or balls. By the way, if it's a bit wet, just pour some flour in. Abracadabra, it's floating. Wowzers, that's so cool. It's floating, that's gnarly. Floating magic, we need more flour. Thank you, Madam Floating Magic. Then it should be slightly solid, but not too solid. So like sticky in a way. So then we get our little balls. Spoons and a spoonful of sugar. Sorry. Dollop it in. Dollop. It's not meant to be deep fried, don't worry, you're not deep frying it, that's really bad. Then you leave it for a few minutes, and then checking underneath to see if it goes golden brown, but I don't think it has yet, so just wait. And make sure they can easily go around the pan, otherwise it's unhelpful. See, that's not what you want. You want it to be golden brown on top, not beige. So we wait for a minute. So whilst we wait, we can make the coleslaw. Look, the fritters are doing wonderfully, and I'm just making the coleslaw. In the coleslaw, there's cabbage, lemon juice, and carrots. Oh yeah, and the onions, but I don't know what else. It smells delicious. Now in the comments, I want you to say, they really look delicious. I want to use that recipe. Keeping these ones warm in the oven whilst we've been cooking the other batch, so I'm going to try one. Oh, that's nice.